welcome back to my channel. My name is Bisola Amuda, and on this episode I have one of my best friends with me. You've seen her, I'm sure you've seen her on so many of my vlogs, my posts. Is no other person than Omiebi Alamina and Roya Zinzabizo.
Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls.
Hi there. Welcome to 57 Isaac John Shortlet Apartments. We have two two-bedroom apartments, fully furnished with a built-in kitchen and suite master bedrooms, 24/7 electricity, access to internet. Our facilities are 20 minutes away from both the international and local airports. Come on down. We can't wait to host you.
So today we're going to be talking about things that we should do in our 20s, like the things that are very important or significant, just talking about our 20s in general. And when I thought of this topic, I was like, there's no other person I would address this topic with other than my girl.
Thank you, I'm honored.
Okay, thank you so much. So, thank you for being here, even though you don't have a choice. But
I really did not have a choice. She called me and she was like, Omiebi, I have you today. No questions. No, do I have like, okay, fine.
But I want us to talk about who we are aside the title, aside the job, aside the professional qualification. Who would you say Omiebi Andrea Alamina is?
I would say I'm a writer. Yeah, I'm a writer. I'm a very whimsical person.
Annoyingly whimsical.
Whimsical. I love long drives. I love art. I think I consider myself an old soul. I like taking pictures of random stuff, I'm very grounded. I would say I'm a very at the end of the day, I like to detach myself from the world. I like to just to add, there was a point where I used to look at myself as my job, and then I lost the job, and then my eye became clear, and then I realized that I have to find myself.
Excuse me, you did not lose the job.
I did not lose the job.
You what?
I left.
Much better.
And I feel like that kind of opened my eyes to think beyond, to kind of redefine myself, and that's why your question is so important, because I had to sit back and think, outside of so and so company, who am I? What do I like to do? What do I like? Like, who is this girl? So yeah, I'm a writer. First of all, I like to write. I've been writing since I was 7 years old. I can't believe the age I'm turning every year scares me.
Because for me, I'm like, wait, what?
I'm in my 20s, and I am a woman becoming. I'm still learning every day. Like I said, I love long drives. Very whimsical. I love music. My love language is making playlists, so I'm a lover of making playlists. Bisola loves my playlist. She listens to me every time, even though she thinks
there's
she
a
likes
particular one I like. The rest it makes me question and taste.
But yeah, so I think that's me, a woman becoming a writer, lover of the finest things in life, music, art, poetry, all those kind of stuff.
Okay, so I think I know the father said you're still becoming. So would you say like 20s, is it for like finding yourself or like building an empire, or what would you define your 20s as?
I think everybody has different definitions depending on their journeys. I think one thing about meeting people and just speaking with them is you realize that we might be the same age, but we might be at different journeys in our life. So maybe now I'm still trying to build, and someone is just figuring out that they like gray over blue, and they're probably 28. We grow differently. I feel we shouldn't limit ourselves to 20s. 20s should be make mistakes. Don't make mistakes if you want to. Build if you don't want to. Just your 20s should be dependent on how you want it to be. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Of course, I can say your 20s, you should explore, you should be adventurous, you should do this, and yes, you should do all those things. But I'm trying to say, don't limit yourself or put yourself in a box, because then in your head you start trying to catch up. Why I didn't do this? I'm now 29. I've made, I've failed at life. Like, I don't want people to think that way. So your 20s should be what you make of it. Yeah.
So I think maybe what you're trying to say, or what I understood by what you're trying to say, is to find a balance.
Find a balance.
Is that it?
Exactly.
Because that's what I think like 20s should be about. You can build something as well, but also find yourself in the purpose of building or whatever it is that you want. So you don't have to stick to one side,
One
but find like
side,
a balance
a
of what
balance
works
of
for you.
it. Exactly.
Okay, there's something that you also mentioned about pressure, right? So how do you feel when you see, like, you know how 20s we are all very competitive, and that's when they tell you somebody achieved this when they were 20.
Yeah.
Somebody did this when, especially now that almost everybody in my 20s, I made my first million.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to something dollars. How do you deal with that sort of pressure?
That's a tough one. Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah, please.
Being honest would be me saying sometimes I just switch off from it. Especially on social media. We're human, so sometimes it does get to me like maybe see your mate, see what your mate is doing. So I try to somehow cut off from that. But how I deal with it sometimes is to be grateful for what I have. So I look back at what is happening for me now in this season and try to be as grateful as much as possible and hope that my friend is here or this person is here. I'm going to get to that point as well. So I think that's how I deal with it. Just gratitude, faith, gratitude and faith, those two things. Grateful for what is, what was, faith in what is to become. So that
I think when you genuinely celebrate others, good things, you also attract like good things. That's how I see it, and that's how I believe. And when I see my friends doing things, so regardless of the age or the time, we see them rising up. I think there's this beauty in seeing the dreams of your friend coming into fruition, like maybe things that you've spoken about, and then seeing the person going for it and achieving. There's just this happiness and this joy that it brings.
complete
Like,
happiness.
if somebody asks about maybe, I'm like, do you know what maybe is? This like when it's I think we even did it today.
Yes, we did it
on our
today.
way here, and I'm like, there's just this joy that comes with me brag. I feel like it gives a lot of my friend gives me bragging, right? So I feel like you said, 20 should be about celebrating others. I mean, there are times where you might feel pressured. There are times, just like you said, where you might think about, oh my God, see what I, but like just be graceful and be thankful for like where you are, and just try and reduce the noise or the competition. Your 20s, like you said, shouldn't be about unhealthy competition or who is ahead of you or stuff like that. So would you rather be broke and pursuing purpose, or be rich and confused? Oh, right? Like, let that money come.
Give me the money first. I'll figure it out as I go.
Why are you broke? What purpose?
What purpose
Are
am
we
I?
chasing when we are broke? I'm sorry, but
Broke and pursuing purpose. I know money is important. Let's not lie.
yeah, let's be honest with
Let's
ourselves.
be honest.
Honestly,
Money is important.
Yeah.
But broke and pursuing purpose, the future is brighter.
eh?
Yes.
You think so?
Let me
Oh
explain.
yeah,
what I-
land.
I'm broke now, but I have purpose. And if I know my purpose, I know what I want to do in my life. At the end of the day, I can make money from it. Abi, you don't agree?
Land.
I believe that. Of course, I want to be rich. Let's start
She's like,
there.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I'm just saying. If we're looking at it like logically, in long term, what is more fulfilling? What is the best path to follow? Being rich and confused, your life can be cut short because you don't know what you're doing with your life. You're spending money here, you're going here. Every small venture you put your hand into, if this one comes up, BCC, you put your hand, CCC, all the money
Different
things, you just put your
Mm-hmm.
money, and before you know, the riches, so-called riches you have, will turn into debts, and it's nothing. But
Mm-hmm.
if I won't even say you're really broke. Let's say you're pursuing purpose. You know where you're headed. At the end of the day, you're going to make that money, that wealth, that it's
Is
so
it guaranteed?
as long as you don't give up. I have a slogan in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's been the slogan I've told everybody. If you give up, now you lose. As long as you don't give up, you're good. One day you shall make it. And if you're somewhere now, you've not made it, it's not the end. That means you just need to keep pushing. It will make sense at the end of the day. And there's a book I read, Fail Forward. When you fail, when things don't work out, just keep going. You have to learn how to fail and fail forward, learn from it, pick up yourself, keep going and keep going. Because if you say, oh, I've not been able to achieve this, oh, I'm never going to achieve, I'm never going to make money, you're definitely not going to make money.
Yeah,
You're
your
going to be there.
mindset.
Your
Yeah.
mindset has already kept you there. It's better to crawl than to stop walking.
No to being rich and
I don't want to be rich
confused.
and confused.
So being broke, but
I've-
with purpose, with the
purpose
potential of you
of
being
me being
rich.
not being broke and with purpose and no potential, please. That potential of being rich is very important. So,
Okay,
yeah.
great. I think I love how you sort of dissected everything and explained
you.
it. It's really nice. Good job. You get sense more. Anyway. So my next question is let's talk a bit about, you know, how there's pressure about marriage, settling down. Do you think dating in your 20s should be fun? Should it be like of purpose and maybe intention to marry? What do you think 20s should be?
Find a balance. Find a balance. Don't box yourself. The first man I meet, I must marry him and he must go. And
My God.
What if that is not the person for you? And people confuse dating with being with someone for 5 years or something. Dating actually is, please, not getting intimate with the person. No, dating is getting to know someone. We go out on dates, we have a few drinks. What do you like? What don't you like? Are we compatible? No, this is not compatible. Thank you. This was a great date.
Yeah.
This was a great time. I'm moving on to the next person. Like that. I think you have an issue when you start sleeping with numerous people. Please don't do that. Get to know people. Get to explore people. Get to genuinely just meet people and have fun without an intention of
I think
of wanting them to be
something.
Yeah, because then you put pressure on yourself and you lose good friendships at the end of the day. Maybe someone that you wanted to be with, come rain, come shine, was just meant to be a business partner or someone you're just meant to be friends with.
Yeah.
But because the person now broke your heart, you now hate the person.
Yeah.
You know,
what could have been a productive business,
so
business partnership or
find a
whatever.
balance. And one thing you should know is when you meet your person, you'd know, right?
I agree.
The person would know and you would know. You won't even have to question. You won't even be confused.
It's seamless. It's like that. There's clarity.
There's clarity.
Once you're confused,
it's not the
giving
person.
he or she is not the one.
Once you start asking ChatGPT, so he
what should the ChatGPT to translate your emotion?
He only said hi to me with a full stop. Does that mean he's not the one? Move on. Yeah. You're in your 20s. Please be happy. Please explore people in a safe way. Please make friends. There's so much beauty in just being. Without I need to marry by the age of, it's okay if you're not there. There are people who are happy and living their lives. And if you find out early enough, that's great too.
That's great. Yeah. I think I agree with you with the clarity of the emotions. There was somebody I was speaking to at a while, not a while back, like maybe just a while back. And then whenever I'm telling my sister, just say this is just so much confusion within just a week. Why is there so many problems and questioning this? Like, and then when she told me the same thing, like when it's just for you, it's just seem like it's just there's that peace that comes with you will not question it, you will not overthink it. Like the way the person acts, the way they treat you, just their intentions towards you will show like you would. There's just clarity. Once you start asking ChatGPT, then or you start feeling like you're being gaslighted or oh my god.
Or you start calling the person, please can you explain what you meant by my dear, just move on and move to the next and be happy.
Yeah, I agree. But ChatGPT is a very good
ChatGPT is my therapist.
It's very good
therapist.
robot therapist. I think there's certain things I've asked him or she, I don't know. I think I'm giving him a gender.
Some people give ChatGPT names, so it's fine.
But there are just certain things that, I mean, maybe that's a good part of AI. There's just certain things that you ask that just gives you that clarity. I think there was about this person I was talking about that it was like you're not confused. It's just not the one for you.
Actually.
Like, you're not overthinking it. It's just not the one. Like, get dust your bag and I think I prompted my ChatGPT to speak to me like a proper Nigerian. That can be a bit because I'm just like maybe an uncle or aunt or a sister telling you. It's just
It's not just
when your 20s should be more about. It should be relaxed. It should be
relaxed.
Love is not that hard. I really think
love is the most simple thing ever.
Yeah.
Love is so simple, but we make it so complicated.
Yeah.
You want sometimes it's just I think most times what we have is trauma bonding. Maybe we've been in traumatic relationships and we feel like it needs to play
Yeah.
in what we're doing now.
Yeah.
And then you realize that when you meet your person, you just realize that it's just as simple and as
seamless.
soft as it has to be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so how do you balance romantic relationship, if any, with, let's say, personal development? Like, just in general, how would you say people can balance that?
I think it would be good to have a partner who is also interested in your own personal development as well. Because it will come in naturally in your conversations. Hey babe, oh I saw this. I think this would be great for your work. Or hey babe, I think you should read this. Oh, let's discuss about it when we're talking about it in the night. It's not going to be one or the other. It
Yeah.
will come together because this person is interested in growth. You're interested in growth, and then you guys just find a balance between that. So yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I think what you're saying is finding a supportive partner, basically
Exactly.
somebody that gets
That
it,
gets you.
that will not see you as though she's too ambitious,
Yeah.
or
Please,
your person.
please, don't go and follow who thinks you're too ambitious,
I'm telling you.
or someone who wants to. There are some men, or not even some men. There are some people that want to weaken you, like bring you
make you
down.
feel less.
Like they want to be over you. Please don't be. If you know you want to be an ambitious woman, there are some people that just want to be Oga's wife. Oga can do it, and that's
There are people
I
like
have
that,
that dream as well. There are some people like that, which is fine. But if you know you want to be ambitious, you want to be out there, please be with someone who wants like.
I think it works both ways. It has nothing to do with gender. If you're,
it has nothing to do with gender. Actually, it has nothing.
Just find the partner that sort of not really wants the same thing, but understands your dreams, your goals. They don't see it as exactly. They don't see you as a threat. They just genuinely want to see you grow. So I think that would even help you balance it in general. It's just like we said, when you find your person, it's just like really seamless.
Simple.
It's just.
I remember one guy.
Yeah.
I was talking to at the time.
Yeah.
He was trying to start a business, and then I had given him 3-step ideas.
Oh my god! I remember.
This. Go.
Oh my god!
And my guy
have done SWOT analysis.
My guy came back. I was like, I'm like, he came back. He's like, he can't be with me because it's giving. I will take over his business. I'm like, how does that?
Yeah.
Instead of you to think of, oh, this is going to be great for me. It's a great way for us to collaborate. But you can also already tell that he was feeling a bit threatened. That how can she think this deeply about? So stay away from people like that.
Yeah. I think that just when there are certain people that they just love your ideas.
Yeah.
Like they just even marvel at how brilliant you are.
Yeah.
And it's not from a place of threat, it's more of like a place of admiration. Like, that's the kind of person I want as my girl. But like people that are looking at you like, or if a guy starts saying, "Oh, when we marry, would you listen to me?" Or even a girl, like regardless of the gender, when you start seeing people being threatened of your power or your essence, then it's just don't spend your 20s trying to make someone love you or to make someone accept you. And I think accepting yourself also starts. You need to start by accepting yourself first.
You should, if you don't do anything in your 20s,
love yourself.
I feel the most important thing to do in your 20s is to love yourself. Like, find yourself. And excuse me as I make a detour. Very important in your 20s to have a seat with yourself, like a sit down with yourself, a tete-a-tete, and ask yourself, who am I? What do I want with myself? What do I want in my future? What kind of partner do I want? What foundation do I want to build for my children? What do I want for myself? When do I want to get married? It might not happen at that time, but at least have goals set for yourself.
Yeah.
What are the hobbies? How do I balance my life so I can have time for the things that I love as well? How do I show up for myself more? And I say this especially for us 9-to-5ers. Oh, we're on the fast lane. Do this, do that. How do I slow down? And that's why people call me whimsical, because I'm very hardworking, but I've learned to relax, sip a cup of coffee, cup of tea, fruits. Those things that make me happy, and learn to love myself, because if I don't, trust me, you don't want to live your entire life wishing you were someone else.
Okay, so have you ever accepted a job or an opportunity just to prove something? Maybe to yourself, to someone? Has that ever happened to you in your 20s?
No. I think I'm too selfish with myself for that. If I accept a role around opportunities because number one, I'm passionate about it, and number two, I feel like I'm making a difference. I don't really like. I think I don't. I don't. I'm not a fan of proving myself when it comes to jobs. Other aspects of my life, yes, maybe I try to prove myself. But in terms of work and work ethic, I don't like to prove myself. I would rather just, because it's my life. I see it as my life. I'm a workaholic, so I don't want to enter into a job that I'm not passionate about. So I don't necessarily love. It has to mean something for me. So no. I haven't taken a job to just
Or
prove
any
something.
opportunity just to prove something.
Not that
I think I have.
Have you? Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me how why?
Like I can't
Who
go
were
into
you
details,
proving
but
it
I have. Off camera. I'll tell you off
Okay,
camera.
okay.
But okay, so I think maybe not the last question is, when did you first realize that healing starts with you?
Oof.
Like you heal yourself.
This January.
Okay.
This January, I saw Shege. Q4 2024 and Q1 2025.
Yeah.
I saw Shege. I was heartbroken. My job was giving me
Well,
stress.
actually, not that we were going through it. We went through it.
I went through a lot.
Yeah.
My house.
Yeah.
Lagos landlords. Stay away from them. Guys, I think we need to do a podcast on Lagos landlords. Jesus.
I agree.
No, we really should. If I tell you my story, you cry for me, you weep.
You went from having a house to being homeless, like straight up the second day.
And it's not as if I didn't have rent, so like I had my rent, but see, podcast, it has to be. So going through the motions that time, I realized the only person, number one, that can come and save me is God. Apart from God, no matter the amount of calls you get, the amount of sorry, you'll be fine. If you don't really sit down and figure out how you want to heal, you're not going to heal. Nobody can heal you. You have to do that healing by yourself. And you have to decide that it's time for me to heal. And before you start healing, you're going to have to grieve. I grieved for a long time.
Was there ever a denial stage? You know how they say there are different steps on,
I was also in denial. I'm like, this can't be happening to me. It literally cannot be happening to me. I think I was also delusional. They should put a delusional stage there. You know, trying to, especially in the heartbroken part, trying to be like, you can't be serious. Like, you know, that kind of stuff. And then you just accept it, and then you start to see that, okay, I need to figure out a way out of it. So how did I start healing within? God helped me a lot too. I don't know how people live life without God, right? It was a lot of prayers. It was a lot of, like, God, I don't have any other person. I need you to help me through this phase. It was a lot of looking into, like, internally to say, where did I go wrong? What could I have done better? What can I do better for the future? What steps can I start to take, to make that better for myself?
So a whole lot of self-reflection.
A whole lot of self-reflection. I haven't even done that. That period also made me create something I call for myself. It can be for anybody. Mercy table. So what mercy table is for me is like a monthly self-reflection for me. I sit down with myself and I say, okay, it's like me and God's moment. Okay, what have we done this past month? What can we do better? How can I improve? Okay, what are the things that are hurting me? What are the things I need to release from myself? And I feel like that's helped me really in my healing process. I'm still healing. Healing is not a one-time switch. Some days where you feel like you've gotten over it, it will come in like a flood.
I remember we had a conversation on that.
It will come in like a flood. Or something will trigger it.
True.
That person that you think has left your life will just come, hi, full stop.
Bastards. That's all I have to say.
So
that God goes when I have the audacity to message you after a while. As for me, I'm just sitting down waiting for somebody's child to message me back.
There's some kind of things you go through in life that will force you to realize that you have to heal from within. Some things you've gone through, you just realize that I have not really gone through anything. But when life sits you down,
That's when
you start realizing that my parents are there, they cannot save me. My friends are there, they are so it's like you might not even want your friends to even hug you or hold you. You just want to be alone. So I think that's when you start just sitting down, reflecting and building and trying to heal from within.
Okay. So to wrap all of this up, can we say maybe like 20 things? You're talking about 20s.
Okay.
Or just things random. You might not be up to 20. That things that you should do in your 20s.
I'll say one, you say one.
Okay.
Number one. My most important, well, not most important. One of my top 5. Live alone, please.
Okay.
Leave your parents' house and experience living on your own, especially as a lady before getting married.
Independent.
I know there's this motion thinking of, if you're a girl, stay in your parents' house. If you don't stay in your parents' house, you won't find husband quickly. My dear, you can't stay alone now. Because it helps you to have independence, like you said, and be responsible for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't just want to move from being in your parents' house and move to being in another person's space again. You need to be in your own space. That's the only way you can self-reflect and heal by yourself. You cannot heal in your parents' house. So. Have you seen that video where you're crying over the heartbreak? There's somebody will not come and call you. Ada, come and wash plates. You cannot heal like that.
Yeah.
You need to live alone. You need to experience, and I think that has helped me so much. Living alone has helped me grow so much. My parents don't know half the things I go through, and I'm happy they don't know because they're getting old. I don't want them to have to bother them with that.
Yeah.
So it's maybe after I've gone through, they're like, wow, I can't believe you went through that. Do you get? But it teaches you to grow. It teaches you to mature. Yeah. You might not even know how strong you are.
True.
You know.
True.
It teaches you who are your real friends as well. When you're not shielded from your parents, you now get to know who are those that are genuine. Bisola and I have been through things together. Bisola and I have gone through, because we both live alone, so there are sometimes we just come to each other's house. I'll just hug Bisola. Sometimes you don't even need to talk. You just stay.
Just having someone to just...
and...
You may even talk about what's happening, just random things.
And Bisola can lie. Sometimes she would say, Bisola, are you okay? Bisola says, she's not okay. But then you just know to just sit in those moments. And sometimes you want to do that. When you're leaving your parents, they'll say, come back by 10 p.m. Me, I can stay in Bisola's house till, but I mean, apart from that, just living by yourself allows you to be more responsible, to be independent, to know yourself, know your spending habits.
Yeah. So that's very important.
Know your spending habits.
Yeah.
When you finally get a home, how you want to prepare your meals. What is good for your family, what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat. What are the boundaries you want to set for yourself? It also helps you set boundaries, because when you're with your parents, you're living on the boundaries your parents have set for you. But once you live alone, you're the one who is now setting your own boundaries. Yeah. So you're going to be the one to decide if you want to go to that boy's house by 11 p.m. Don't go. Don't go.
You don't want to set
it's not your daddy that will be calling you, oh, are you back? Because you'll be like, daddy, I'm at home. No, because now you're living, you're responsible for yourself. So if anything happens to me, I know that no one else is to blame but myself. So live alone. Very important. Make sure you go.
That's like 10 points in one that you've already mentioned. I love it. So I think maybe I'll just top that up with know God.
Know God, very important.
Yeah. And always put God first. For me, honestly, there was a time that I struggled with my faith. There was a time that I struggled with my relationship with God. But being alone and maybe facing some adversities that nobody else will solve for you aside God, and this is that I said that God puts you through certain things just to draw you a bit closer.
I agree.
I always say, God, please don't make me go to anything to come close to you. But I feel like once you have a relationship with God, there's just, for me, anyway, there was just this shift. Once there was like this faith and this connection that I had with God, that I felt like, regardless of anything, they always say that there's nothing that will happen to you on earth without God's blessing, or like without God knowing about it. So I think once I knew that, it was just no God, put God first in every and anything that you do. You want to aspire to be this, that. Without God, you ain't going nowhere.
And let me tell you guys a secret you should have in your 20s, and it's related to this. Always stay grateful to God.
Oh, for sure.
If God gives you a job as a cleaner, be grateful for that cleaning job.
Yeah.
And clean like that's the best job
As
you've
in,
had in your life.
I feel like your life depends on it.
Clean like your life depends on it. Let your bosses see you and be like, this girl is the best cleaner I've ever
Yeah.
seen. That is what God is going to use to raise you to the next level. Some people feel like, God, why would you give me such a little thing?
Beneath you.
It's beneath me. Like, why? Why would you do that? Not knowing that that's what you need for your next lifting. So, very important to stay grateful and to stay humble. Always. So, yeah.
Okay. So maybe the next thing I'll say is surround yourself with good people.
Very important.
Like genuine, honest, kind-hearted people that genuinely have your best interests at heart. Yeah. 20s are the time where you really have time to, maybe for friendship, really. I mean, 30s you might also, but I feel like the foundation that you build or the friendship that you build in your 20s sort of carries you in your 30s. Yeah. So sort of community or the friends, be very intentional about people that you allow into your space, people that you waste your time or effort in. Is really important because that will also sort of dictate what you consume. So maybe that would be like my next point. Be very cautious of what you consume. Yeah. Not just visually, even spiritually, things you listen to, things that you allow people say into your life, because that's also can affect you. If someone is belittling you or saying terrible things to you. Yeah. So yeah, I think those are the two things.
Another thing for me would be to travel.
Ooh,
please travel.
If you can, even if it's just within Nigeria.
Even though it's within Nigeria, save. Yeah. Trust me, save and travel. Explore beyond your borders. Explore a different state. Me, I like train rides. The other day, I took a train ride to Ibadan. That was good enough for me. A nice,
like, it's raining,
and it was raining, and it was so beautiful. I had my AirPods in my ears. I was sat by the window. I was listening to my playlist. It was raining. It was an amazing experience. I got to my friend's house. It was just one night I spent in Ibadan, but that night turned like my whole mood was just lifted. Yeah. So travel, experience things about beyond your borders, experience people as well. Goes back to my first point. Make friends. And not just any friends. Going back to Bisola's point, genuine friends. And let me just throw some light to my Instagram. So on my Instagram, I'm following 1,000 something people, but I have only 263 followers to be exact. It was 264. I removed somebody from following me. And I'm going to tell you why I do that. I have a lot of friendship requests, but I'm so intentional about my space, about my friends, because those 263 people, I might know you. I might not know you physically, but I know you. Maybe you're a friend of someone, and I'm so intentional about the people I put around me and all of that. So, yeah.
Okay. And I think we've said about find yourself, find your purpose.
Please find yourself.
Yeah.
Find what you love.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Find your hobbies, especially if you do a 9 to 5. Please get a hobby.
Yeah. your work is not.
Get a hobby.
Find something outside the office.
I think you should. It's very important. Bisola and I wanted to do this, though we've not gotten around to doing it. But like, pick a day or two in the month and go out. Go do something. Me, I want to go and paint art and look at things. Bisola doesn't want to do that. But like, find something that you can do that you'd be happy with even though just within the month or something. Find hobbies, paint, write, do whatever you'd love. It will really help you to just keep your head in the right space for your mental health.
I think that's about it. Do you have anything else to add?
Oh, invest, please.
Ooh, very important. Yes.
Invest.
Not just even financially, invest in yourself as well. Invest in your development.
And don't take loans.
Don't take what? Loans. Avoid it as much as you can.
Avoid it as much as you
can. Especially those cutthroat loans or those ones that by the time you default, they're sending your mortuary.
Exactly.
Your obituary around or harassing your friends.
They will send it to your friends.
Do that.
Please don't take loans. But I think that's
Cut
about
your coats.
Cut your coats. And don't give in to peer pressure.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Most importantly, just take it easy on yourself. Recently, there's a thing I've been saying. Give yourself grace. You're 28. You're 29.
Exactly. Give yourself the grace.
Like, you don't have a car, you don't have it all figured out, you're not a manager in some big company, it's fine. Doesn't mean it's never gonna come. It's yours might come compacted in one.
Maybe, like just like back to back. Yeah.
Maybe there's someone that's been, you're like, God, are you not seeing me? And then one day when you least
Just
expect
clicks.
it just clicks. You know, we said it again today.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
actually. We
it
did,
just clicks. So maybe you have a YouTube channel and you feel like, "Ah, God, why?" Or you're doing something like, why is nobody looking? Like, don't stop. Keep at it. And like I said, it's
Yeah.
whoever gives up that loses at the end
That
of
you
the
fuck
day.
up.
Exactly. Keep on going on, and one day it's just gonna happen for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So that's it. Thank you so much, Miss Andrea.
Thank you
For your
Thank you.
time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to also list things that you think is important to do in your 20s.
Yeah.
If you have something to add to this conversation, feel free to make use of the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, do not forget to like, subscribe, share with somebody, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Bye.
Hi there, welcome to 57A Shortlet Apartments. Come right in, let me show you around. So this is our 2-bedroom shortlet apartments in the heart of Yaba. Over here we have our service kitchens with our gas cookers, the sink, everything is inbuilt. And we have our fridges, microwave, everything ready for your use at our Airbnbs. You don't have to worry about cooking, you don't have to worry about heating up your food. Everything is already here for you. And over here we have a lovely dining set so you can host people and have a nice time just connecting. We have 2 bedrooms, a master bed, which is en suite with the bathroom and the toilets. The room is very spacious. We have a walk area in the room. Very nice TV to relax once you're done working. We also have ample amounts of space to hang your clothes and to also just feel like you're in a place away from home. As you can see, like I said, very spacious. This is another room. If you don't want a TV here, if you have kids also using this Airbnb with you while they're on holiday but they have assignments, it's a nice place for them to work from. And even if you're working from home, you can also work from home comfortably. All our beds are very comfortable and you have a nice time at our Airbnb at 57A Isaac John. Oh, did I mention? Our shortlet facilities are 20 minutes away from the local and international airports, making it so easy for you to travel, to pick up your guests and bring them right over here.